Well, I'm Dave, and this is Alaskan Homesteading. Earlier, I tried to do a live stream from this location, and when I went and played it back, I discovered that the video quality was just simply terrible. I had to take the video down, but I wanted to give a tour of the place that we decided to camp. We were out scouting for moose and ran into some mechanical problems, and decided to quit doing that for right now until we can get a better look at what's going on with the ATV. And so we found a really nice spot to set up for the rest of the day here, and I just wanted to share it with everybody because it's really beautiful here. We're down by the Matanuska River, kind of out by next to Hicks Creek, Sutton-alpine area, roughly, kind of close to Glacier View. It's out the Glen Highway up northeast out of the valley. But I'm going to turn the camera around and walk around this little camping area and show you a few things. So as I mentioned, we're right by the river, the mighty Matanuska, and there's a lot of nice views here. Plenty of little fire rings to sit by and enjoy the river, and lots of plant life, lots of diversity. We were out harvesting some fireweed and got a couple of gallons of fireweed petals, which we'll use to make some fireweed jelly. Here's an example of fireweed. And we also learned about another plant that we have seen a million times but didn't really know anything about. It's called silverberry, and I'll just kind of go find one that's got some berries on it. So this stuff here is silverberry, and I was reading about it, and they claim this is edible, these berries, vitamins A, C, and E, and some amino acids. I'm gonna have to do a little more research on that and see how to tell when they're ripe, because I picked one and tasted it and it was just kind of starchy and not really nice. So I don't know that they're ready. We'll continue walking along the river here a little bit, and I'll show you some more stuff that's growing down here. I don't know what these little fluffy white tufty things are, but they're everywhere. They're kind of neat looking. Lots of little seed pods. And there's another bush that I'm looking for, which I saw several of. And this is called soapberry or buffalo berry. Its scientific name, Shepherdia canadensis. These are also edible, though maybe not palatable to some. We had heard that it gets used to make kind of a frothy thing called like Eskimo ice cream or something like that. And the berries, you kind of whip them up into a frothy foam mixed with maybe some other berries for different flavors. We did not like the flavor. These are really, really bitter, at least on their own. So we're not sure if we did the wrong thing or picked them at the wrong time or whatever, but they didn't taste nice to us. So just some more examples of wild harvesting you can do here in Alaska. But I just thought this place was too nice not to share. And I was really bummed when I looked at the video quality on that live stream. Thought to myself, oh man, I can't let that stay up. That's just too awful. But I'm just kind of going over the stuff that I talked about during that brief live stream. So walking along here, we come up to Hicks Creek, which is flowing pretty heavy and brown. I guess I don't know if it's always like that, but We certainly had a good bit of rain yesterday, so I think that's contributed. That creek's running pretty high. And right over here, there's an outfit that does rafting trips on the river. They own some private property just on the other side of the creek, and I think they've got camping there as well, some campsites for RVs and tents and so on. I mean, what a great place for it. And yeah, we're just set up over here. This part that we're on is public land. I'm not sure exactly why there's a little pull out and turn around down here, but there is, and we decided to avail ourselves of it. So we had a nice lunch along the river. We had some sockeye salmon, like a dip that she made for us. Combined a bunch of yummy stuff. I think some of our homemade our chives and maybe some garlic scapes. I'm not sure what all was in there, but it was tasty. You take the salmon and bake it for a little while, and then mix it up with some cream cheese and whatever else you want to taste. That was really good. But now I'm going to walk over and show you where we were harvesting some fireweed, because there's a lot of it here, and it was a really nice spot to do it. And we're going to enjoy making that fireweed jelly. So I'd be interested to hear if folks are wanting to see any live streams from us. We travel a lot of places, we see a lot of stuff, and sometimes it'd be interesting to share it as it's happening. I think things that are timely and real or maybe more interesting to some people. I like to do a lot of project videos because I do a lot of projects, but not everybody wants to see me turning a wrench. So there's a lot of beautiful stuff to share here in Alaska that I guess we'll just go right into it. So this is the area where we found some nice fireweed to harvest. Very busy with bees. And this is just sort of the beginning of it. The whole field down here is really thick. Yeah, see, all this stuff. It's just beautiful. But you have to watch out. You're sharing the field with the bees, and sometimes they don't like it when you're taking their food. So pay attention when you grab a handful of petals, or you might find yourself grabbing a handful of bee, and they will let you know about it. Yeah, this is a beautiful place. And what a great way to recover from the disappointment of the ATV not working right. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up. I just figured I'd kind of recap what I talked about in my live video that turned out so terrible from a video standpoint, and give you all the opportunity to see one of the places that we found to go camping for free. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of vlogging content. It's not my usual thing, but I can do more of it if people find it interesting. Drop a comment if you have questions about anything that I shared here, and subscribe if you want to see more. We'll see you next time.